Now, what's this? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Put this in here. Okay. Oops. Shoot. Okay, right here. Okay, oops. Hello, hello. Let me just get everything up, guys. Oops, that's got volume. And we'll get this one where it belongs here. Right there. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. I'll give you guys a few seconds to get in. I was just getting set up and I'll explain everything to you what I did. Come on in. There's you. Oh, we got volume here too. Let me get my lights. I didn't get that off. There. Let me see. We're going to do, so I think I'm going to use the 2 sets of 10 for lights on these. On my other set here. That's what I'm thinking, if I can find them here. I think this is a 10. Let's find out. That looks like more than 10. Let me see. Where do I have those? These colored or light? Colored or white? Those look white. That's so many lights. 10s and 20s, and here's more. What are these guys? Those are, they look white. Those are white, I know that. Where are they? What do these have to be 10s? Let's see what these are. These must be them. Okay, I would have to say so. Yeah. So use that one. We're not going to use this one. This is a 20. Even though I got 20 holes, I'd like the green better on those other ones, so that's what I'm going to use. This has got a duller green. So good. That'll be okay. So come on in, everyone. Say hi when you get in. Let me know who's made it. I was supposed to come on at 2, and that didn't happen. It didn't work. So I'm late. But then last night I sat up here and I messed with him till pretty late. Really late. I don't even know what time I went to bed. It was late. And I tried to put eyelashes on him. And you know me drawing eyelashes, that don't work half the time. And I ended up not liking him when I tried painting him, and then I already did the highlighting. So then I ended up redoing him earlier. So I didn't do hair on him, and he's different. I'll aim you guys down now and you can see what I did. He's a little different than he was. There he is. I had bought these little shiny things for cheeks a while back, and I hadn't used them, so I put them on him and see how it worked. And I did put that liquid glass on his eyes. If you can see him shine there. He's got liquid glass on his eyes just to make him pop a little more. And the other thing I decided last night as I was painting him after we got off, is I decided his mouth, I had this at the same level as the rest of his face. And I wanted this, that should be higher. So I raised it. So there's going to be a new piece in there. And you can also see that I scored some eyelashes on him. I like those. I think that I like eyelashes on stuff. I think it adds a lot. So now he has eyelashes. So that's where we are. He's pretty much done. I had him all glued together. I had to pry him apart and so forth. And that's what I did here. Let me see. You guys are sort of, can you see the whole thing? Yeah, sort of. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put the back on him with the light. So let's put this right over here for a second. And this is the back, if you remember. And then, and I am going to have 2 battery compartments. So I will be using all of that. This is the outside here. There's going to be 2 layers. We're going to glue that on. together first, and then we're going to glue the two middle pieces, oops, here together too, before we put them on the board. So let's do that. Let's get these guys together. And my glue pours out pretty fast, so I think I'm going to use a paper plate actually, and a Q-tip again. I think will be the best. And then you'll know. Then we'll have a video at least on how to put these together, put them together, and so forth. I think that'll help. All right, so let's find my. I think I thought about using my white glue because it don't dry so fast. But then again, I'll probably want it to. So let's just use. Oops, let's just use some regular glue here. Let me grab it there. Get my arm out of there. I'll grab a Q-tip. I'll put a bunch out here. I'm going to leave that off because I got to clean the top off or it's going to be just stuck next time I go to use it. I'm going to make it some good Q-tips here. That's this other kind I think I'm going to use. There. There we go. Some of these. This might last a little longer than a regular Q-tip. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to put these two layers together first. I'll just put it on the top of this one. Get some glue all through there. I don't really care if it comes out and goes in the center because you're not going to see anything in there. All right, I think I'll put these on before I put the lights. So I make sure everything's out of the way for these on. So I'll glue these onto that back. No, I'll put onto the front piece actually. Before we put the lights on. Well, we didn't get done here last night. I still gotta look for that port I need for my there's a little dot I didn't use for my iPad here so I can hook it up better. And hopefully this don't dry before I get back around. All right. I had to make these fairly thin so that there's room for the lights. I had to move lights after I did it actually because they were hitting. Not to say I got it all correct yet because I told you I haven't put this together since I put it together on the computer, so things happen, but hopefully it works. I think he's going to be really cute. There, we got glue going all the way around. Now we're going to get this one lined up on there. Whoops. I got to redo my table here too. It's all coming apart. I'm going to go over here where it's smooth. I'll move you guys in a bit. That's getting all torn up there from wiping. Let me pull you guys out this way a little bit. Hold on, you might move a little bit. Shoot. I want to get you over this way for on my dirty table here. Let's see. Let's go this way. There, that's pretty good. A little bit better. All right, so let me make sure that's on there right. Line it up good. Oops, there. It's looking pretty good. A little bit off up here, I see it. If I get that on there better. You're not going to see any of this underneath, just the edges of it anyway, so. Yeah, that's off a little bit there, but I think we'll be okay. There, okay. So then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to put some glue on the back side. And I'm going to glue it onto the back of him. I hope his eyes are fairly dry. They're not, so I'm going to have a little trouble there. I'm going to dry his eyes and see if I can get him a little harder. I didn't do it that long ago, so hold on, guys. Or else I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to pop it up on something, probably. Because his eyes will get funny. Stuff does take a while. I didn't think of that. It takes quite a while to cure. I don't really want to put my finger on it because I'll leave a fingerprint. So I'll figure something out here. We'll pop it up when I go to put that. Well, I'll have to do it right now. Let me find like three things that are the same height here. I know what I can use right here. Take these apart. These are little glass. I'm going to prop them up. I'm going to just prop them up my table on here so I don't wreck his eyeballs. Let's see. One there. And here. That should work. Right there. And we should be fine, I hope. Yep, we are. Okay, good. So I'm going to glue this now onto the back of here, so that it aids me when I start doing the lights. I can see where I am. So we'll get some glue on this side. I ain't really, let me move this back a little bit. There we go. There, we got it. All right. Some glue on this guy. And we gotta do the inside pieces. And I did this so that I made it thick enough so if the glue spots are high enough that they don't hit they're not in the way to attach the other piece to it. So I made it too high right away. I know that one I did when it was only one high, it sort of got in the way a couple times. Oops. Oops. Yeah, I could see in there anyway. I don't want my glue to dry, so I'm going pretty quick. Trying. Oh, I got my finger in it. I'm stuck. Yeah, so I started doing some stuff to the other one, and the more I did, I couldn't fix it, so it's like, forget it. I'm going to just paint a new one in the morning. Or tomorrow, sometime before I go live. I don't want to waste all my time putting all together lights and that when I don't like it. I'm still stuck up here. I'll get my hand off of there. Ah. Alright. So this should go right on the outside edge. Oops. I don't think I did the other side, but I don't think it matters, does it? Maybe it does. I don't know if I did that backwards. No, everything's lining up over here. Maybe I didn't do it backwards. Okay, no, this is the back side. That's right. So just get it lined up the best you can here. I'm going to take it off of here so I can look. Set it on my eyeballs. You may have to just wiggle it around a little bit to get it where you want it. Pull that one. Get it as perfect as you can. Don't look too bad here. Here's a little bit off on this ear, but that maybe just the way she's got the pattern too. Yeah. Okay, not bad though. But everything else, he lines up pretty good on the front for looking through there. So now I'm going to get the, let's just set this around the other way. We're going to get the other inside pieces here once. And these I want to make sure, well, I can line these, you got to line all these little, yeah, it's not too bad. I can see where to line it here. Make some more glue. Say hi, everyone. I don't even know who's here. I don't see any comments yet for some reason. Maybe you guys haven't said anything. Usually someone talks. But I think he's going to be pretty cute. I think so. We'll find out once we get the lights in. I really like these. And this is actually like a small door hanger size. It's like about 10.5 inches tall. 10.5, 11 inches, I think. I think it's closer to 10.5. I sort of stick it to everything at 10.5 now for the smaller ones. Alright. And now we'll go back this way. No, is that right? No, that's not right, Donna. I gotta go the other way. Here, this way. I got glue on this side. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit a second. Stuck here. And then this side I think will go down. Let's see. Straight. You're not going to see it in there anyway, but now I don't have all the little, I didn't get all of them here. I think it's this, is it this one? No, I got to figure out which one, where it goes here now. I don't remember. I didn't do them all. Right there it's going to go. Right on those. So let's get this back here. Let's see, I'll put the ears way up there. And this here. Okay. So I'm going to put some glue on this side. And this part here is just so you don't see the light strings from the front. Otherwise, there's a good chance your strings will hang through, and this will hold them inside so you don't see them. I didn't want to see light strings. Nope, that's not where it goes. I turn it right there. I got it a little off, I see, but it ain't going to hurt anything. Oops, you're not going to see it. I have it on here, though. So lined up with my edges there is what I did. I didn't put all these little nooks on. I didn't do them all. Well, right here I could have, but I didn't do them all. I went as long as that stuff stays in there. And it looks like our lights will be fine in there. None of them are covered up by any of it. Okay. So let me get my 210 lights. I think this is one. Is it right? I'm going to count them. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, this is one of them. All right. I got my glue gun all heated. Now this time, because I have this, the back is going to go on here. It should go this way, like this when we're done. And these will be able to sit right here. I'll show you how I'm going to attach them in there. So I don't have to worry about, the only thing I got to worry about is that there's room for it to go from here to wherever my first light is. And I can see what I did not do that I'm going to need to do is I'm going to have to keep this in here, and then I'm going to have to glue, mine's going to have to get glued on there. No, I could cut that away. But I'm going to need to put a hole in there for you guys to run these lights through. I didn't think of that because they got to get through here. So let me think about how I want to do that. I want one over here and one over here. What's the easiest way to do it? I could just probably sand it down a little bit. It doesn't need a big area. And I don't really need it to have all of this inside there either, because it's just going to take up more room. So let me see here. When I get this one here, and I'm going to want this to stay inside here, not go in my holes either, so I'll have to glue that there. If I get this first one over here, so my first light will be right there is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to glue this first. Well, I'm going to sand it first. So right by that first hole, I'm going to put one. So I think that wire is so thin, I should be able to just sand it down a little bit with my little hand sander here. My little tool. Let me get some thicker sandpaper on it. See, I told you, you don't think of everything when you're doing it till you go to put it together. So, but sanding's pretty easy, and this stuff sands so nice and easy. It's pretty simple for me. You won't have to do this. And we're going to go right to this one, I guess. Let me just sand it. I'm going to take Tim off of here first because I don't want to wreck those eyes. Let me just sand it here for a minute. And it won't take much to get underneath that. But, that's probably enough right there. Now I'll bring the other one. Now, I'm going to bring that one there. I wonder where it's going to go to. Let's figure it out because I want to get the other one. So if this is my first one here, I'm going to start right in here. I guess I'll go down. No, I guess it's a horse piece. See, and I'm starting here. So I'll go here and I'll have 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to stand right up here by this one for my other one. So let me do that. It really don't take much. You get a little dip in there, and that's all I need for that little wire. There, that'll probably be it. Yep. Alright, there, we should be good to go. Alright, so first of all, let's get this over here. I'm going to sort of wrap this up a little bit here. Got plenty of room there. And I'm going to find out, I'm going to set it down here. And let's figure this out. Go this way, I think. I want to make sure that it's going to be about where it's going to be on the, and I sanded this one. And a little wire right there. Okay, and is that going to work with my hole here? Is my other question. Yeah, it should, because I'm not going to glue that wire down yet. I am going to glue this one down. Let's see, but I'm sorry, I want to go the other way, so let's bend it the other way before I glue it. I'm going to take some more of this in here and glue it on this side too. Alright, I get some glue. Is it ready? I hope. It's not really in it. There it goes. I got some of those finger things too. Are they up here? I think so. Alright, let me see. Are they over here? Of course, when I need them, I can't find them. I don't know. I think I brought them up. They should have been right here. I don't see them. Oh well. Oh well. I'll glue this side down. I picked up a new glue gun here. And it runs on my Ryobi batteries. So you just put a battery on the bottom. And you get a wireless glue gun. I used to have a wireless one, but it wasn't on battery though. And it had its own little charger base. And then I'm going to do this one right over there. Push that down. Might be able to push it into the glue of the other one. Yeah, I can. So I only need to put it on one side here. Once I get my finger unstuck here in a minute. I'm going to put it on both sides just to make sure it's secure there. There and over here. There. Blue strings everywhere. So that's what we're going to do for the whole thing now. We'll get them all on there. And then there's this one here. Right there. What are y'all up to today? Anything? Anything fun? I didn't know my husband was going to be around today. Some days he's not. On the weekend we had some running we wanted to get done, so we did that. There. Oops. And slide that one back over the hole here. Yep. Yep. Okay. Alright, next will be the green one. So you just sort of loop them in here and glue them in. Let's see. Over the holes. It's a little awkward holding the gun though yet. I'm not used to it. Whoops, I gotta move that. It's got a lot of strings, that's for sure. Get that out of there. There we go. Alright. That didn't work too good. Down. There. I need my bigger things I bought. Thought I had them up here. They're probably here, I just don't see them. Alright. This one. You could use all white lights too if you wanted. You wouldn't have to do colored. I have to put the link to the colored ones the ones I purchased on my site yet. On my Amazon store for you guys. I'll get to that once I gotta cut some more orders. I gotta go back to that, so it won't be right away. Whoops. Get down there. Bugger. Bugger, bugger. Here. Okay. I hear my cat. I hear her snoring over here. Shoot. Alright. Oops. That wire won't hurt once I get it down. Come on. Right there. I'm going to get this side down first. Oh, these are the wires are messing with it here. Here. Should put the nose in. All right. There. Ah. I like to be able to push that down. I'm going to get my stick. Just to make sure it's in there, but I like to push it and make sure it's down inside. Do I have any more of those sticks? No, I got a little dauber here. Use that. That should work. Try that. Let's go up with this one. And I'd rather go actually back. I'm going to keep going backwards with the extra. Alright, come on. Oh, I got a backache already today. Get in there. Well, I'm going to get this side down first. See, it's fighting me. Right there is where I want it. Right up there. There's that side. And there. I wonder if my other battery I had in it died. I want to see if this battery's still charging. It doesn't look like it is. Let me get a different battery. I think that's my problem with the glue gun. I got to put a big one on it though, because the other ones are big. I only got 2 little ones, and the other one died already. That's charging. I had a big one on, and I found another little one, so I want the little one, but yeah, that's the last one. I haven't used these batteries in a long time either, because I haven't used my tools in a long time. I think I got 6 batteries. And now it's on. I got power again, so okay. I think that's why I was being so... I wanted to come out of there for me. Alright. I got a quiet group here today. Nobody's talking. Alright. This one down. I'm going to put it down back here too. Ceiling coming out. Very slowly. Get these down there. My stick ain't probably going to work either. Alright. Really see, I don't think it's hot enough. I think that's why it's sticking to my gum when I pull it up. And it's really not that hot to touch, so it's got to be why. It's not hot yet. I'm going to heat my other one up just in case I have more issues here. Let me turn this one on too. My old one. Get some room there. It doesn't pick up here pretty quick. Alright, now I got more room here, so I'm just going to go up. Well, we got to 2 here. Into the battery. Yeah, it should be good. Put this one down first. There, it comes out a little faster. Right there. Oops. I gotta get another glue stick in here. That might help too. That might be some of my issue. Down. Okay. Another glue stick here. These glue strings out of here. Alright, now this one I can just bend back up now. Put it back in that glue. Keep it off my hands. Why are we picking these things up? And then this one's just going to go probably right there. Hopefully I counted right. I'm not sure. I got to look. I may not have done the right sanding pot spot. Move that down too. Yeah, it's not going to see yet. Whoops. Let me get it here first. Down there. I can always bend this where I need it. don't think I did. Alright, this one's here. Where did I send another one? Right there. This will probably still work. Alright, let me get the other one out. Make sure it still works. Make sure it works. I think I checked it. Make sure this is 10. Yeah, this is 10. 2, 4, 8. Yeah. Right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, it is. Okay, so then I'm going to start in the middle here. I'm going to put this in here. And I'm going to come up to where I have it right there is where my opening is. I'm just going to leave it about wide enough to get to the next one. Right there. And there. Oops. Now it's coming out big time. See down there. Ah, now it's hot too. Right there, must have moved a little bit on me, I see. But you're not going to see that anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. A little bit it moved up there. Just on that one ear. Alright. Oops. Like this. I'm going to put this in there, I think. There. I should really flatten that, unpink that cord before I glue it down. It would probably see down better. Do that. So flatten it out with your hand. Okay. Oops, oops. Hot. Now, if I would have just used a one line, I'd only have one of these back here, so it's really up to you. But I didn't think that, I'm going to make this more flat right away, too. I didn't think the other one was all that, bright, the green. It was a lighter green. And there, and here, right there. Okay, that should be good. There. That's in there. Okay. Now, let's see how I want to do this. Get down. I think I'm going to go. No, I got that one loose. Oh, that didn't work. Not dry enough. Hold on. Before I do that, I better make that drier. Oh, my cat heard the light. Oh, no. Don't even think about it, Bella. She's going to. Don't even think about it. She'll jump on my computer. Come here. Give me that light. She wants to chase it, is what she wants to do. I just put this one around like this, move that one out of there. And this one here. I don't want the cat getting in now. She'll jump up here and start chewing on it. This one down. Oops, there. Put that one down good. Here. Okay, we got one right back here by the horn here, antler. Just one. Here, that. Oops. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. All right. again. Get one out there. Alright. We got about 4 more to go. 5. I only see 4 holes though. Did I miss one anywhere? Don't look like it. I have 5 lights. Maybe I don't have 20 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Did I start here? Oh, there's one right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I only got 19 holes. Oh, I know why. I did that on purpose, because otherwise I'd have one more light on one side, and then you'd have to make room for it, so you got to move them closer. And I thought it looked funny, so that's why only got 19 holes. I didn't put the other hole anywhere because there's only a little bit of room at the bottom by the bow, so I put 1 down there. You won't want 2 that close. And at the top by his horns, there was only so much room, so I put 4 up there, and on each side has got, I think, 4. However, I think that's what there is on each side is 4, maybe 5. 1, 2, yeah, 5. So it came up to 19. So that's what I went with, so it looked even. You stay down there. Get off of me. Kitty's going back to go to sleep, I think. That's good. Stay down. Mine's going that one, but that one's getting hard already. Here and here. See there. There, I think I got it. Lift the glue off me again. Alright, we get a white one. I'll just go down here with it and come back up like this. There, we get 2 white ones together. So I'm going to skip this white one, to tell you the truth. I don't want 2 white ones together, so let me get this straight. I'm going to skip the white one. It's going to be inside here, that's all. There. Right in there. Okay. That side. And this side. And that'll work out good. And this one can just float around in here. I'll just put it back here. Okay. Here. Like that. Whoops. Let's get this side. Oh, jeez. Clumsy hands today. They don't want to work here. There's not a lot of room in here, though. So I'm messing with this glue, and if I had finger pads, I could hold them down a lot easier. Oh, there. Oops. Come on. This just sort of sticks in there, too, just like my finger. There. Clean it up. All right. Okay. Almost there. 1 more, 2 more here. Let's see. I'm going to get this bent right here. Yeah, I'll just put it there first. Silly stuff. Put this side in there too. There. Okay. And this one I just bring back up. Maybe the little top of it here a little bit. There. I'll glue this white one down too in a minute. Let's get this over the hole. It's going to come back. Ah, shoot. Back here a little bit. Right there. Ah, that's going to stick to me. There. Right there. Alright, and then I'm just going to pull this guy down so he's down. So he's on my way. Alright, and I think I'm going to glue these so they go right, they stay right where I need them to stay too. Now maybe I know that's pretty good like that. What is this one right here? Okay, right there. And I'm going to just put these in the middle. And I should be able to adjust where you can have a little piece of wire that goes through here. But I think what I'll do is I'll make the holes both up here like where the ears are, and then you'll just have to go around. You may only need one of them anyway, but you won't see that hole from the front. It's just going to be a little dip in the wood. And there, that'll work there. So now I'll put some glue on this back piece real quick. I'll leave that there. I'm going to make sure that it'll sit there now, right? Let me get my glue hairs out of here. So I hope that didn't stay down either. In there. There. Here's some more. Okay, I think I got them. And now this has got your the hole on for the ornament holder. Let's see, it's going to go just like that. You can see I got that off a little bit up there on that ear. But it's too late, I can't change it now. So I'm going to run glue around the outside again. Let me get my plate. I'm going to try to wriggle a Q-tip and see if that one didn't seem to absorb much of the glue. It just sort of sat on it, so it didn't work very good. Let's get a little glue. I'm going to sit down and do this. All right. That stuff should be good yet too, maybe. All right. I'm going to do the middle and the outside now, both of them, so I don't have to totally cover it, just I could glue my wire down there, right there. I'll just hold it till it dries a little bit. Yeah, this one works better. Wiggle Q-tip works better than that other one I had. All right. Yeah, I know, it was good. Okay. Oops. See, hide all your mess on the inside here. Oops. See on there. There. Should have them pretty good. Let's get that on there now. This way. No, I'm going the wrong way. It's got to go this way. This is the back. Here, let's see. And I didn't do too good lining that up perfect as far as gluing it. But from the front, I don't think you're going to see it. And I can always, if you can see some of the different color, I can always take a marker and go and just paint it brown. That's what I do a lot. Sometimes it's really hard to get it even. If I had somewhere flat too, that might help. Try it that way once, see what it does. That's better. Somewhat. Alright, I gotta make sure these come out. Yeah, they do. Alright, good. I'll show you at the front. Here we go. There's he is with all the lights on. I don't know if you can see him there. I probably shut the light off when we're done here and I'll show you. I can see a little bit of that up there, so I'll take marker and I'll get that all one color on the side so you don't see it. But let's get this back done. Let that sit there a minute. And let me find my Velcro. It was here. Let me see. There it is. So I'm going to pull these out here a little bit so I get them out of there. Because you want to be able to get to these in case you got to replace the batteries. You know, if you leave it on or something, these don't have timers. And they just open right there. So I'm going to put the battery on the back side here. Or it's the Velcro. What one goes where? This is this one. This is this one. Okay. I like to put the sticky part, or the tough part on there that stays on the, or on the inside. This sticky part will stay on the remote itself. I'm going to put it right here. And then I put this right on top of it. Take it off so it's sticky now. Then I'll press it into place. And then this one too. Here. Then they won't, if you have it hanging on something, it won't have that space there because these in the way. That's the reason I did that. And I sort of want to keep this short. I'm going to bend this twice because I want it to, I don't want it to pop out the hole if I can. Maybe I can even do this. Maybe I can wrap it once. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe not. We're going to leave it like that. That should work. Put it right there. Just so I can get them in there. And right there. It should be good there. And then you can still turn it on and off. Slide down a little so I can on and off right there. Whoops. Same with this one. Let's see if I can keep it up on top here. So like that and like that maybe. Yeah, maybe like that'll work. And then that in there first. And hopefully you can't see it. But to put a little liner on there too would be a pain in the butt. I just made enough room for them too. And they don't have to be even or anything else. They can just sit in there like that. Just so you can get to the on-off there, which I can. And I'm just going to leave him there. Now you could, if you need to take him out, you could. Alright, so here he is again. I'll shut the light off so you can see the lights. It's sort of hard in here. Oh, you should be able to see it. There. Uh-oh, I got half of them off. What half is it? This half over here. Let's see, I shut them off? I had to. Hope I shut the other one off. I don't have them on the right side either. There we go. There he is. Now you can see the lights. Can't see him well. So there's only room down here. I'll show you when I turn it on for like one light. So that's all I put down there by his bow. So there he is. Let me turn it on. You can see there's only a little bit of room down there, so I just threw one light in there. And then I'll have to paint this yet. I forgot that. I'll probably paint that green, like the wreath. No, maybe brown. Excuse me, maybe brown. So that's all I got for you guys. That's what I wanted to get on here and show you how he looked together. I'll get some pictures taken later on and get them posted. He's not on the site yet. I haven't even got close to listing him yet because I didn't have pictures and I didn't take any raw ones, so I have to do those again too. So, but you can always look at this video if you took for a reference to, for 30 days anyway, until they take it down, for putting him together. I am downloading them all, and someday, maybe after Christmas, I'll get them put up somewhere. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a great weekend.